Paddington had never been to the seaside before, and he felt very excited. As soon as they reached the promenade, he jumped out of the taxi and hurried across to the railings in order not to lose a second. The sea looks a long way away, he announced. I expect the tide's out, shouted Judy. Out, exclaimed Paddington, after we've come all this way? Don't worry, it comes in twice a day. Paddington looked better pleased. Having 2 tides a day seemed very good value, and he was about to take another look through his glasses when he heard someone speaking to him. Excuse me, sir, but I couldn't help you overhearing. I wonder if I could take your photograph while you're waiting for the tide to come in. Thank you very much, exclaimed Paddington. It won't take long. An handsome gentleman like yourself shouldn't go home without a memento of his visit. You can have as many as you like. That's very kind of you, said Paddington. In that case, I'll have 17. Large ones. One for my Aunt Lucy. She lives in the Home for Retired Bears in Lima. One for each of the Browns. One for Mr. Gruber. 17 large ones. My dear sir, just watch the birdie and get ready to say cheese. I'll be right with you. Paddington licked his lips. The sea air was already beginning to make him feel hungry. Excuse me, he announced. I can't see any birds, but I'm ready for my cheese whenever you like. What do you mean, you're ready for your cheese? How do you expect me to take a picture if you don't stand in front of the camera? Now, I've wasted a plate. In the circumstances, I shall want my money in advance. That'll be £20, please. £20. But I thought they were free. Free? That's a laugh. Come on, let's see the colour of your money. But you said there would be a bird to watch, complained Paddington. And there wasn't. Oh, I expect it flew away when it saw your face. Paddington took a deep breath. In that case, he said, giving the man one of his hardest stares ever, I expect it took the £20 in its beak. Beak? I'll give you beak. All right, you win. That's the last time I has any dealings with bears. Congratulations. It's a pity there aren't more public-spirited young bears like you about, said a passer-by. Bears who know what's right and aren't afraid to stick up for themselves. And to show how pleased he was, the man held up some shiny coins and pointed to a nearby machine. I should try that, he said. 4 pictures for 20p. Paddington needed no second bidding, and after thanking the man, he hurried inside. Even though there still wasn't a bird to watch, or any sign of cheese for that matter, it did sound much better value. Especially when a line of 4 different photographs popped out as if by magic. And after holding them up carefully in order to make sure they really were of him, he hurried off to tell the Browns. I've had my photograph taken, he announced, 4 times. Fancy, said Judy, and we haven't been here 2 minutes. That one looks a bit like Napoleon, said Jonathan. That one looks like Napoleon going somewhere, said Mrs. Brown. And that looks like Napoleon coming back again, said Mrs. Bird. And that, said Mr. Brown, looks like a bear who could do with an ice cream to start the day off with. I think I like that last picture best of all, Mr. Brown, said Paddington. I may have that one framed, just to show what a nice time I'm about to have.